Your morning doesn't start with a prayer, but with the smell of ether and burnt blood. You are a doctor in a town where the law ends where the desert begins. Look at your hands. They are clean for now. You spent years studying in Boston, learning anatomy from textbooks that cost more out here on the frontier than a human life. Your colleagues back east open offices with velvet chairs, but your office is an old saloon building where the floorboards still bear the stains of old brawls. You check your black bag, laudanum, morphine, scalpels, silk thread. You know that today someone is bound to come through those doors. The only question is whether they'll be wearing a sheriff's star or a bandit's mask. You don't have the luxury of choosing your patients. When someone knocks on your door with the barrel of a revolver, Hippocrates takes a back seat and survival takes the wheel. Fix him, Doc, or we'll have to find a new doctor for this town. One of them growls. You see their faces on wanted posters in the sheriff's office every week. This is Slim Joe's gang. They just robbed the mail stagecoach, and one of them has a .45 caliber slug buried in his shoulder dot. Do you feel disgust? Perhaps, but your job isn't to judge. Your job is to extract that piece of lead. You point to the table. Put him down. $5 in gold up front. For the risk and for the silence, this is where the real work begins. You don't have an anesthesiologist. Your anesthesiologist is a bottle of whiskey the patient gulped down. You take the forceps. Your movements are steady. You've seen this 100 times. You hear horses galloping on the street outside. The lawmen are looking for the wounded. The bandits by the door tense up, clicking their safeties off. One cry from you, and the sheriff would burst in. But you remain silent. Why? Because you know the rules of this place. If you betray them now, your office will burn down with you inside tomorrow. You aren't a hero. You are a mechanic of human bodies. You simply patch up what others break. Were they here, Doc? The sheriff asks, gritting his teeth in pain. You look him in the eye as you tighten the bandage. Who exactly, Marshal? I've had 10 people in today. Someone with a cough, someone with an ulcer. He knows you're lying. You know he knows, but he stays silent because tomorrow he might need your services again. In this town, the doctor is the only bridge between life and death. You treat the judge who passes the death sentences and the hangman who carries them out. You treat the girl from the brothel and the pastor's wife. To your scalpel, they are all made of the same muscle, bone, and pain. It is your curse to know the sins of every inhabitant just by looking at their scars. The day is over. Your till has a few more gold coins in it than usual tonight. It's enough to pay the rent on this old building and order a new batch of morphine, which always runs out too fast. But this money is heavy. It brings no joy, for it was bought with your silence. You look out at the desert. Out there in the dark, the bandit you stitched up is sitting by a fire, planning his next raid. And the sheriff whose arm you bandaged is cleaning his revolver to kill that same bandit tomorrow. And you just stay in the middle. You are the only one who knows the wounds of both sides. You don't choose a flag. You choose your duty. Because if you leave this town, we'll be left with nothing but death without painkillers. You go inside, bolt the door shut, and wash your hands once more. Long, scrubbed raw, trying to wash away the day. But the smell of iodine and iron has long since become your second skin.